Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra August 23, 2024. Transits these days often turn your attention to the lighter side of life. You're curious and seeking some variety. With today's Sun-Neptune transit, these drives clash with your desire to pursue your ambitions. It may not seem easy, but finding a better balance is possible if you set your mind to the task. Nevertheless, today's energies are too murky for big moves. Instead, it's time to slow down, process, digest, and enjoy yourself. Aim to slow your approach only enough to see where you might be making errors or overlooking your true feelings on a matter. Listen well to what your intuition has to say, but wait for clarity since it's not the time for clear answers. A minute-by-minute approach seems ideal. Later today, aim to tap into the energy of the moon that moves into your social sector and asks you to pursue your happiness goals. Dark and stormy clouds have gathered, and the crackle of lightning can still be seen. This energy has been quite potent, as the mighty sun in your solar house clashed with Uranus in your solar. You may have accidentally blurted out a secret to your lover, especially if you've been feeling frustrated and anxious that left you both shaky and furious. This could also happen in a different way. A secret pops out that someone else had hidden, be your lover or about the two of you. Do your best to damage control now and in the days ahead. Go after your dreams. There is no time like the present to follow your dreams, especially when the moon enters Aries. You may feel more excited and ambitious. As your energy surges, it could help you gain the confidence to do something you have always wanted to do. You could put yourself out there to see if any professional connections could help. It might even be time to pull the trigger on an opportunity, like applying for jobs in a different city or inquiring about an educational program. Take a leap of faith with your professional aspirations. If your self-confidence is connected with approval from others, you may be in a cycle of dependence, and too much dependence on the reactions of others can lead to frustration. Of course, there is a fine line here, but err on the side of healthy self-esteem. Treating yourself well is the way to do this. Be vigilant about getting your exercise, eating healthy and delicious foods, and above all, getting your rest. If you have trouble sleeping, brew chamomile tea to help relax at bedtime. Today's vibrations are going to bring the temperature up a notch in your private life. They will encourage you to express your feelings for better or worse. There will be something of the new, improvised and passionate in the air. You will have a better understanding of your situation, desires and sentiments, and you will want to express them. You may even discover certain hidden sentiments inside yourself. While a clash between the moon, during its monthly visit to your career sector, and Venus, in her final days in your home and family sector, may put some pressure on your work and life balance, it will do so with a gentle touch. However, when the moon returns next month and clashes with the sun to create a full moon, it will be a different story. Today offers an opportunity for awareness. The moon enhances your intuition and instincts while Venus influences your heart. Together they should help you find a compromise that benefits both areas of your life. While they are both working to ensure the communication lines are open, in his final days in your communication sector the sun is looking to the future, while in retrograde motion Mercury, the planet of communication, is more focused on giving the past and unsaid words a voice. Meanwhile, ahead of Venus, the planet of love's return to your romantic sector next week. The time to start making your work and life balance a priority is now. Our eyes in the sky. Don't overthink it. Sometimes, when we feel stuck, we spend too much time analyzing every detail, trying to map out the perfect plan. But, let's face it, life doesn't always work that way. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is take a leap of faith. Picture yourself standing on the edge, uncertain of what's next, but knowing that staying where you are isn't an option. Imagine the courage it takes to jump forward, even if you're not entirely sure where you'll land. Theta Euro S, the kind of bold, confident energy this Aries moon is all about. When you trust yourself your instincts, your abilities, your inner wisdom you're far more likely to land on your feet. And when you do, those moments of success and joy will feel even more exhilarating because you dared to take that leap. But here's the thing, with all this passion and drive, balance is key. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement, to feel invincible as you charge ahead, but remember that even the brightest flames need to be tended carefully. While it's amazing to feel so alive and ready to take on the world, be mindful of how much you're taking on. Passion is powerful, but it can lead to burnout if you're not careful. Have you ever been so energized by a new idea or project that you ended up stretching yourself too thin? It's important to pace yourself, to check in with your own needs, and to make sure you're not overloading your plate. The universe sometimes has a way of testing us, throwing challenges in our path just to see how we handle them. Maybe you're someone who seems to be working against you, or perhaps a situation arises that throws you off balance. Whatever the challenge, it's essential to approach it with grace and calm. These obstacles here to derail they opportunities for growth and learning. Think of them as stepping stones on your journey. Each challenge you overcome strengthens your resolve and teaches you something valuable, even if it doesn't seem that way in the moment. If you find yourself facing resistance, pause. Take a deep breath and assess the situation. Is this a challenge you need to confront head-on, or is it something you can navigate around? Not every battle needs to be fought directly. Sometimes, the best approach is to find a creative way to move forward without getting tangled in unnecessary conflict. Staying focused on your path and not letting minor distractions pull you off course is crucial. Have you ever looked back on a difficult experience and realized that it actually helped you grow? Sometimes, those obstacles that seem so frustrating at first end up being blessings in disguise. And here's a little word of caution. Be mindful of how you're interacting with others during this time. The fiery energy of Aries can sometimes lead to impulsive actions or a desire to show off. It's natural to feel confident and bold right now, but remember to stay grounded. Confidence is wonderful, but humility is equally important. If you're in a position of power or influence, resist the temptation to misuse that power. True strength comes from acting with integrity, and people will respect you more for your honesty and your willingness to admit when you're wrong. Have you ever noticed that showing vulnerability can actually deepen your connections with others? Sometimes, admitting that we don't have all the answers or that we made a mistake can open the door to greater understanding and respect. Those moments of authenticity that bring us closer together. That remind us we're all human, and that create lasting bonds. So, if you find yourself in a position where you need to admit a mistake or show a bit of vulnerability, embrace it. You might be surprised at how much stronger your relationships become as a result. In the end, this Aries moon energy is all about forward momentum, but it's also about being smart with that momentum. It's about knowing when to leap and when to pause, when to push forward and when to reflect.